Game here for Democrats and Republicans. Doug Heye is the communications director of the Republican National Committee, and Brad Woodhouse is the communications director of the Democratic National Committee. And always good to have both of you guys on with me at the same time. Brad, how does the Tea Party win change things for Democrats?
Well, look, this is a tremendous development. I think especially what we saw in Delaware the other night. This caps off a primary season where, Contessa, listen to this, the Republicans lost 10 of their preferred candidates to out of the mainstream right-wing candidates. Those are 10 races in the House, in the Senate and gubernatorial races where Democrats have a better shot of winning today than they did 4 months ago. So the landscape has moved in our direction, and that's a direct result of this civil war going on within the Republican Party.
You know, it's interesting because, Doug, we saw some people that seemed to, before Christine O'Donnell made her big win, they were questioning whether she really could be an effective candidate. We heard the Delaware Republican Party saying, look, she wouldn't even be good as a dog catcher. Now they're having to backtrack against that and say, yes, we're putting our money where our mouth is. Yes, the Senate campaign is going to give her the same amount of money we're giving the Republicans in every case. What does this do for the Republicans moving forward?
Well, it means we move forward and we try and win. I can tell you, we had a donor give us $10,000 yesterday to the Republican National Committee because they were excited about Christine O'Donnell's win. But, you know, I'm reminded of an old Frank Sinatra song, listening to what Brad said, called I've Heard That Song Before. And we should step back and ask where we've heard this song before about Tea Parties damaging Republicans. We heard it in a state like Kentucky. Man, did we ever hear it in Kentucky?
Wait a minute.
Where
you heard it from Karl Rove, who said, now we'll lose Delaware. He called Christine O'Donnell nutty. I mean, he's walking it back today. He's saying that he is endorsing her and he's going to endorse the Republicans in each and every instance. But, I mean, it wasn't like it was just these far left liberals who were saying the Tea Party hurts Republicans. Republicans were saying it.
Well, I think some Republicans are looking at individual races and making calls, which is what you do in primaries. But in time after time, I've sat with Brad talking to you. They said Marco Rubio couldn't win. He's up in the polls. They said Sharon Angle couldn't win. She's up in the latest poll. Said Ken Buck couldn't win. Yeah. Ken Buck's up in the latest poll.
But Brad, Sharon Angle, I mean, the latest Reuters poll shows in Nevada, here was this person who wasn't supposed to have any credibility. And if she was going to win the Republican primary, well then, by George, Harry Reid was going to be a shoo-in. And there you have it. I mean, it's a statistical tie.
Well,
Brad?
wait a minute, Contessa. No one has said that Harry Reid would be a shoo-in.
They said it before she won.
The fact of the matter is that most people thought Harry Reid had a very hard uphill battle, and he's in the fight now. He has a very, very good chance of winning. You know, no one gave us a shot in Delaware, and look at what people are saying about that race today. Remember, 10 candidates. I mean, look, I don't know why John Cornyn is still NRSC chairman. He lost 8 races where the NRSC had picked an establishment candidate, lost to a far right wing candidate, and they know that this is a disaster. Yeah. They're having to invest in places where they thought that they were going to win. That has to benefit us. Well, we're in better shape today.
I'm interested in what happens in the next 47 days here to see whether Republicans. I mean, here's the thing. Normally, you have the extreme view when you're heading into the primary, and then everything sort of moderates to get those in the middle of the road voters. It'll be interesting to see what happens with Republicans, whether that's the way of moving forward. I got to leave it there, guys. We've got all this breaking news today. Doug, Brad, thank you both.
Thanks, Contessa.
All right. So, again, the situation we're following out of